Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. Playing more of the weekly pack today. And yeah, we're trying some other builds. I'd like to get an empty space build going, because that seems like it'd be very strong this week. There's definitely a hurt build that I'd like to try, probably with Lamprey and lots of saber-tooth tigers. And who knows, if I get lots of combos ready for tier 3, then maybe barnacles if we get enough early. But yeah, as always, we're just doing whatever for the first couple of turns. 3 eggs could be a lot worse. Nice. And potential combination. Let's go for it. We missed. Okay, let's take a bunyip. I like that more. So yeah, you die and summon a 4-2 cracked egg. Start a battle, gain 1 HP for every roll up to 2. And sell, get a free seed pile, plus 1 HP to something. You know, I haven't really paid attention to whether there are any tier 1s that are good in late game comps. Because like, you could maybe say the Firefly is for a hurt game, but I already feel like that's not that crazy this week. For the other ones, it's just, yeah. it's probably just Bigfoot for a roll build. I think everything else is a bit of a stretch. Capybara, roll and sell, give you newly rolled shop pets +1/+1. We definitely want that because we're not really using anything on the left side here. So yeah, let's just get some bigger things to play. Before friend attacks, give it +1 attack. Double if it jumped, works 3 times per battle. So we don't have jumpers, but we could get more attack that way. I'm thinking we just take you. And a mink. Go for it. Alright. So yeah, we sell you to get a random level 1 pet from the current tier as a 1/1. And start a battle, gain any useful perk from the previous tier. So it gets better the longer you have it, but right now it's just kind of big, so... You know, worth having for that reason, I think. I am still looking for XP, but... I don't know. Last time I bought a Stoat, I gave it an extra XP and then never found another one. Double Koala's quite nice. I could sell you. Maybe I'll turn into this a Koala. I'd quite like Koala. Sure. Yeah, we're not doing Orm. Alright. More of you, and we have the other level as well. That's nice. Too much? Yeah, no, okay. So, friend hurt, give it the Eucalyptus perk, blocks up to 4 damage once, and that works 1 time per turn. So that's probably going on the cracked egg. I'm hoping, but if not, then this. Yeah. I say cracked egg, whatever that one's called. The fresh one that comes out. Okay. Oh dear. I like that more than Cuckoo, but none of this seems amazing just yet. We're definitely taking it, so hold on. We get Deer, Faint Summon a 5/3 bus with Chili, and then I probably give that to Fig. And then it's just whether I start giving it HP or something, because of the things on my team, I'd rather give stats to the Deer, because everything else is going to get sold. And I guess it's actually not that bad. I was thinking it might get overwritten if it gets hurt, but it's probably not going to happen before we use the before attack Fig, so... Yeah, let's keep doing that. I can maybe cake you or something. Start a battle, gain a useful perk from the previous tier. Like, giving it a passive bonus would be quite nice. Maybe it's Pie. Now that I'm looking at it. I don't know, it's fine. It's something to do, and I'd rather buy something than not. Team is looking okay. It jumped. Incredible. Big level. Okay, rice to you, because we're definitely getting rid of that soon. And I could salad bowl, but it's still wasted if it hits this or the capybara. But if I'm rolling, I'm just rolling for mink or maybe equipment for you. So I will buy it. Yes, it's kind of bad. Rolling anyway, don't want any of those. Yeah, okay, so happy enough, send again. Rice just means when I sell this in the future, I get 2 extra gold back for it. So yeah, hopefully makes that pivot a little bit more friendly. It's even more. And is this good? Like, I already have a deer. Maybe I do try and make Secretary Bird work. Like, properly, you know, find as many deer as I can get or whatever other summons exist. And yeah, just spam with Secretary Bird. That could be fun. I know I don't need to sell Sneaky Eggs, that is another feint for you, but I get more money out of it, and that means I get to use Capybara a bit longer. So I actually am going to do that, I think. Cockatoo, that'd be stats for you. Which is also fine. I'm going to run this into the ground. I'm going to just look for deer and Secretary Bird, I think, so I'm going to sell that, buff you up a bit. Alright, another deer. Amazing. Alright. Yeah, die, get another bus. 2 friends faint, keep the nearest friend ahead, +3, +4. We currently do have a lot of things in front, so we're going to be buffing the koala a lot. I do think we don't want the koala, because if we have a load of deer, then there's a good chance we're going to end up replacing our own... That was awful, by the way. There's a good chance we'd end up replacing our own chili. So I'm going to look for something better here, I think. I don't really want to stack in those. So yeah, I might get rid of that this turn. Do this again, more stats for you. Bear Armadillo is a pretty good thing to run in this position right now. Wouldn't be my top pick though, so I might keep the slot open, just roll a bunch more. Keep cycling this, sure. Tamarin, probably not. I'm going to swap those around again because I wasn't expecting it to get sweeped. And Parrot, that also works, okay. So we'll copy a deer ability with you, so now we have like 3 buses coming in. So yeah, we should get 3 triggers from this onto here. Again, assuming it doesn't jump or move some other way. Very good. More summons. That's what we need, right? Or that's what I want anyway. Is that on you? We've had another one. We found a level as well. How badly would I need something? We could get a behemoth, and that can be my thing in front of this, because it's never going to go over. Could also do a saber-tooth tiger and give that a load of stats with you, and then it summons even more things. We can buff the back mammoth if we get it leveled up. I think it's worth looking at. Dragon and Lamprey. We don't need Lamprey. Dragon could be very good, so I can just, you know, stack a load of stuff in. Like, I could just get rid of you at the moment or something, or get rid of these two and scale these. It's probably the easiest way to get a win right now. Yeah, we're at 5. I'm just going to do that. All right. So we got Dragon. Keep that like this for now. I am going to roll you, though. We need to find chocolates. Yep. And tier 1s. I'd rather the pigeons, because we do get more value out of cycling those. Same with Otter, but I will freeze it, I think. And yeah, you can stay there. That's fine. Alright, so you now have a Easter egg. Faint summon a 3/3 bunny that attacks with double damage. I don't really care about it, but it's an extra summon. Which at some point may make a difference. For this guy, anyway. We're going to try and level you. I'm not going to buy any tier 1s until we have done that. I'll freeze 1. I still want to find the other ones. Yeah. Oh, I'm not selling something for that tofu. Just keep rolling. There it is. Okay. Yeah, alright, freeze both. We can level the dragon and we can stack the deer together and level it up. So I think that's the move. Probably gonna lose against this one. No, we draw. Nice. Still kind of going flawless. Very good. Alright, yeah, Oyster, nice find. So, tier 1 friend bought, give friends +2/+2, works 5 times per turn. So we are going to be scaling Deer, Parrot, and Secretary Bird. And that means we can probably keep Dragon, because we can just buff that with that until, yeah, right to the end when we maybe swap out Dragon. But I assume we're going to win before that's, you know, an actual issue. Let's end on you this turn, because again, it's an extra death thing for you. I think second position would be fine, but we want Parrot to be copying the deer still, so... yeah, send it like that. Fair enough. I will level you, but we do it after we've cycled everything. I want to end on Bunyip as well. Yeah, okay. What tier 1s? Probably fine leaving it there. People might have melons now, so there is a world where I want to leave a really tiny thing right at the front, but... yeah, I'm not convinced it matters enough. Four HP short, come on. More of this? No, we really do just need to cycle. I'd rather find a Judean date than that. Really don't want to end on an umbrella bird either. Ending on another parrot? Just so I can cycle it. It makes me slightly stronger this turn. I'm going to do it. Alright, so +1 attack to something. Definitely don't need to put it there, so it's probably one of these two. Have a little parrot chain for the deer. Nice. Yeah, I need to get steak. I feel like we could be fine. If I put an Easter egg on my backline, maybe that'd be enough. Yeah, this is what we needed though. We needed to change these up. So I'm thinking maybe we just put steak on you, because I'm still stacking that in, and I'd rather put melon on the things that are getting really big. I know you're getting scaled because of the sectary bird, but we can maybe swap that out at the end. Is steak as a front line good enough though, or do I just want to try and get melon everywhere? It's probably fine. I'm gonna do this for this turn. I'm gonna leave it. Let's roll. And that is by tier 1, so I can't just like cycle a platypus for a tier 1 and get dragon triggers, unfortunately. Oh, I wish. I didn't think about tofu. But I guess that's not that much cheaper than just buying a new Judean date. In fact, I don't think it's any cheaper, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's fine. Still okay. Not winning, but we're not losing, and that's the important thing. Cycle all of these. HP onto Parrot, probably. Needs it the most. Very good. Do I want this? No. No, I don't think I do. Okay, 8 and 3. We should be fine, right? We're gonna have 3, like, 50-50s very soon. I didn't need to sell that yet. I might not find another tier 1. There we go. Alright. Yeah, just keep this going. I'm gonna keep ignoring the levels. Like, it's something to do, but I don't think it actually helps us enough. Another Judean date I'm very happy to see. And yeah, freezing chocolate. I would like to swap something else in at the end. I do still feel like you'd be the most fun thing with the sectary bird, but I never leveled it up, and I wouldn't have XP on the saber-tooth tiger, so it's not like it would actually be that good. So I think we're probably keeping this as the squad, to be honest. We're not as close to 50-50 as I was expecting. Yeah, okay, so we're going to put a melon up here, steak on here, and then we're basically done. Do some cycling first, maybe. Or just leave it like that, because I don't want to end on umbrella birds. I could leave it at the front, but I won't. Yeah, okay, so it looks like this is the team then. We could shuffle it like this though, because now we don't need... Yeah, so it depends whether this ends up getting one shot really early, but I think I'm happy with it this way. So stake at the front, you're massive and have melon, you still have an extra summon, you're protected as well. And you're the thing we're buffing up. Alright, away my team. And this team has a lot of HP, but not a lot of attack. Yeah, no worries. Okay. Well, pretty typical dragon game. I was hoping to do an owl with everything, but, you know, this is still fun. It's nice that I kind of had a secondary bird as well, even if it was just, yeah, dragon scaling. Oh, I do not want to buff pigeons. Alright, just take the ants. Okay, if I need to give a random friend +1/+1, sell stuck a free breadcrumb. Having ant with the otters would have been great. But yeah, we're definitely selling this as pretty much as soon as we can, you know? We just need to get to tier 2 and find better things, then we can put down the stats on something. Putting bacon on something, I could, but I think we look for a level this turn. And there it is. I'm gonna leave ant though. So let's do that. We've rolled plenty, so these are gonna be 3/3s. Wasn't enough, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, and we did find owl. There is Dearlord as well, and I feel like ant is probably the one thing you can use with Dearlord this week and not feel too bad about it, but yeah, we're taking an owl, and that's just the easiest decision of my life. Block 2 damage once. If we're rolling, we're looking for your level, but genuinely not much else. I'm actually gonna buy this for you, I think. Literally, even if it might just be there for like 2 turns until we get big, but yeah, I genuinely think that's a lot better for me right now. I said this next turn as well. Now they have a very long-term pet that I can put stuff on. Alright, so we sell you, we get 1 gold and the 1/1 apple. Robin is a good in-between pets. Like, there's Robin, Dimetrodon, and Orchid Mantis for start a battle, summon an extra pet things, which will work very well with an owl on the team. So I assume we do want that for now. I'm going to sell this. And then I could pill ants. And I will. I just need it to go onto one of these. Ideally onto owl. Rip. But better than this guy. Okay. Buy this, roll once, buy another random thing. Oh, perfect. Okay. We'll run 2 of these. Start a battle, summon a 2/3 level 1 nest and give it an egg perk. One of them isn't going to do anything, but it doesn't really matter. I think I'm happy with positioning as well. Maybe this right at the front. But yeah, this means I can probably go for your level instead of trying to find Dimetrodon. So we can just hold on to Robin until, you know, tier 4 or 5 when we might be able to get this down. Anyway, sell mouse again. Keep putting stats onto owl. I do need to find something else to play, and an Okapi might be a decent in-between thing. Roll away also, because we are going to be scaling you a lot. You could maybe help with these, but yeah, I'm going to take this for now. Need to make room again, but I want to roll kind of aggressively to try and find the owl level if we can. We do need to stack that. I do still want the roll away, but do I sell Bunyip for it? Probably. Okay, there's your level, nice. More owl, perfect. Yeah, so roll game +1/+1 until next turn, works up to 5 times. Start a battle, transform the 2 friends ahead into any useful level 1 herd pets from tier 3 or lower. Definitely onto these 2 because they're the biggest. I could maybe say this instead of owl though, but I don't know how the egg comes in and where that messes up, so yeah. Probably keep this triple and then run Robin at the front to get the egg at the, yeah, top of the team. Sure is fine. Two trophies, nice. Alright, again, we are keeping you for a while, so I think Fig on this is okay. I'm not going to stack the Robin in yet. It'd be nice to find see an enemy. I don't know, I just want to get this down. Like, a see an enemy isn't necessary. We can just have owl, this, and then a dragon, and then maybe whatever else we want. I don't really want the other thing. We did roll enough for that, so that's good. We need to make sure... Oh, we actually don't, because you'll not start the battle, but... Yeah, if I was transforming the Robin with Rollaway Monkey, I'd have to make sure this had more attack than the roll away, otherwise we might end up wasting an ability. That's unfortunate. Okay, that felt beatable, so that's kind of sad. We did find one of these, alright. Okay, I'm selling Okapi, we're buying this. Friend sold. If it was a sell pet, give your random friend +1/+1. It works 3 times per turn, so that works with the mice that we're generating every turn. Guess I should check this as well. And yeah, nothing I needed, shame. Okay, buy fig, sell mouse, and roll a few times. And try and hit this. Nice, good. Alright, so we need to find sell pets. That's basically just toothbill, pigeon, this, platypus at this stage. So there's a handful of things, but not too many crazy ones. This is the best. We don't want to level you anymore. We're transforming these two now, which is fine. We could have swapped them around. It's a bit risky having a fig at like the back of my team. I get killed early. Owl level immediately, thank you. That's another cell pet, and just more stats in general. I like that as well. Alright, we cycle all of this. Again, as many stats onto the owl as possible, please. Not bad so far. Guess I can roll a bit before I do that. I hated that hit. Rice on here. It's also something I need to get rid of. And there's probably going to be an in-between period where I play Orchid Mantis, but still use Robin instead. So, sure. Now I'm going to swap those around. Go. What's losing that? My poor fig. Stop. I don't need more Robin. We really don't need it. I'd also like for this to stop taking all my stats, please. Yeah. Okay, so do I get rid of Robin? Because I'm going to want to replace this ability with the Orchid Mantis soon anyway. Just this is getting really big, and finding the level might show me a dragon. And it still works with my team, you know? I'm going to have 3 things that don't do anything in combat. Or at least might do stuff, and then we can transform it afterwards. Just whether I can survive by swapping you out now, but I'm going to try it, I think. Hold on to you until we get dragon. More of that. Breadcrumbs? No. Alright. So start a battle, summon a mantis with 40% of this thing's stats. So 3-2 at the moment, that's really bad. But it is what it is. I'll pray we're okay, and I'm going to put this on the front things this time. Just pray it doesn't turn into a lizard at the front. Good hits. All the stats we get now go onto here because we can make the summon larger. And huge. Okay, it's level 2, so that's going to be much bigger. 10-7 now, amazing. Cycle you. We are still looking for XP. We have one more cell trigger this turn, so we can do you. Wow, that was incredible. Yeah, I don't like see an enemy that much, I have to say. Like, do I even freeze this? I don't want to. I'm gonna roll. Yeah, okay. Right, we're putting both of these on here. Maybe the owl, but it depends whether I lose this fight or not. Also don't mind doing this turn, because you're summoning an 11-8. It's not as big as my owl, but I think this kind of positioning is better for me. Maybe this, so this one doesn't get transformed. A couple of tiny frontliners. Also not too bad. Very tanky team I cannot beat, I think. We draw, though. Nice. Ooh, I don't know. I'm assuming we do Orchid Mantis, because I am afraid of dying, so... Yeah, let's pump everything into that. Keep that going, and then we just roll. There might be a lot of time left in the game. I could still just sell this. It's nowhere near as good as finding another dragon, though. You know, swap this out for a dragon. I think we probably do that then. Still looking for yours. Behemoth would be nice to scale if we get the dragon, but until then, I don't really want it. I guess I could get rid of Sea Anemone for it, and then we sell this for the dragon. I'm gonna freeze it. I might have to do that. I like Rollaway Monkey, but we haven't invested that heavily for a while. Like, it ate a lot of early stats and then hasn't really done anything, so we can probably still change that up. So yeah, sell this, see where it goes. Good hit, but it's not enough. Goodbye. Buy these. Judy and Date. Yes, we want that. Okay, I'm still putting most of my stats onto Orchid Mantis. You're scaling 2-2 a turn. You're getting 2-2 from the Owl every turn. So at some point, you're probably going to be bigger than the Orchid Mantis, but I'd still feel better doing this right now. And I can't buy that yet, but we don't need it. Alright. Positioning still probably okay, but maybe you to the front. Yeah, I can't tell if I'm okay or not. Like, this is a really good position to be in, but if I don't find Dragon, then I feel like we're going to run into really big problems. You're like way sooner than I'd expect. I do still want Melon on there. I want another Judy and Date, and I want to put Steak on the Dragon and Melon on here. So I assume this is okay, even though it feels kind of wasteful. Big level. Still no dragon, shame. Freeze Judy and Date. I kind of don't want it until I have dragon. Yeah. Had to sell that anyway. Alright. Dragon, nice. Okay, we could buy it this turn. I could also stack that in, and it's like a 2 gold, 1 in 5 to see another dragon. And it's not too bad. We might see an oyster as well. Which is, you know, a little bit of my money back, but not all of it. I think we just don't do that. And we're at 5 HP. Yeah, I think we play dragon and we start cycling. I think your level is too much right now. Okay, good stake. 6 and 2. Definitely sell that at the start, but yeah, we're getting rid of you as well. So tier 1 friend bought, give friends +1/+1, works 5 times per turn. This is the kind of build you want to have a dragon on. The last one was great, because we just got a, you know, a level 2 dragon pretty quickly. Gives you a lot of scaling, but this time we actually have things that can really benefit from getting big and like some money generation, so it's nice. And the level, hey. Okay, definitely those. Freeze these. We do want to get dragon leveled up if we can. But I might cycle these first anyway. I don't know. I don't want to clog too much. Make stats on you. I really doubt we're going to hit the cap. Hold on. Melon, you stake this. Cycle Otter. Freeze the other ones. So I'm still holding on to a lot. And there it is. Okay, so you're leveled up next turn. That's huge. I assume this is the positioning, but I don't know. The behemoth's still smaller than this and it's summoned, so yeah, probably that way. And now I feel like we're fine. Even if we lose this fight, which I don't think we do. Yeah. Like, this is us just free. Free from all of our worries. I am still putting stats there, I assume. I don't know. How big are these going to get? So each of these is basically 6/6 for 2 gold. There's 2 more triggers this turn. I might not even have to do that. Maybe we can hit the stat cap just with dragon. I'm gonna put it here. I guess I could have done you actually. That would have been a lot better. Thinking is hard, okay. They replaced a melon and a steak. No, just a melon. Yeah, okay, weird comp. Get rid of that. Stats to you. And more scaling, let's go. Huge. We're getting so lucky with the tier 1s. It's also a best apple there. Very expensive. One left, right? Yep. Insane. Okay, so you're going to be hitting the stat cap, probably. Potentially same hit. I don't even know what I can do to improve the team anymore. Like, I like my equipment, and we basically maxed everything out. I think we do just get it the rest of the way. Yep, alright. So you're done, you're at 66. We could find another Judean date, maybe, and try and change yours. I'm not going to, though. I'm gonna keep cycling things. Even if it's just one. And it hit the perfect thing. Nice. Yeah. Okay, well, I assume this is over. This is too strong of a build. Basically have 4 50-50s in here. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess the hero of these runs were Dragon, because, yeah, couldn't have scaled so well without him. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. It does help me out a lot. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Alright, bye-bye.